day today. Everybody is on site. We've got me, Isaac, 2 plasterers, 1 plumber, and the door and window installer as well. And we're going to be having the electrician coming in this afternoon. The kitchen has been delivered today. We've had the bathroom delivered today. So, busy day. Flip around and you can have a look at what we're doing. Plasterer 1, plasterer 2, plasterer half. So obviously Matt's our apprentice, so he's so we've got 2.5 plasterers here today, half carpenter, 1 builder, 1 plumber, and if I can get you up there to have a look, 2 window and door fitters putting in the skylight. Boom. So we've got Neil back from Badger Windows. He's putting our skylight in. I'll go up the back, run up the ladder. You can have a look. Now then, chaps.
Oh yeah, you're
how
right.
are we doing?
Are we?
You alright? Yeah, look at our skylights going in.
That's big.
Absolutely fantastic. So the goal of today is we've got timber for door casing 1, door casing 2, door casing 3. All 3 are going to go in. We're going to be getting the sky lantern in. We're going to be getting all of the ceiling plastered, walls plastered. We're going to be getting the bathroom kind of put in. So we're getting the hidden cistern put in. Then we'll box around that to create a false wall. And we've got a wall hung basin as well. So they're going to be going in. We'll get a bit of boarding done in here hopefully as well. And then Phil is coming round of Electrodyne. He's going to cut in all of the downlights as well. So we'll set up a time lapse and we'll get some videoing done. "45 minutes and these 2 lads have boshed out a ceiling and 1, 2, 3, 4 walls in 45 minutes. That is what you call a team of plasterers. So this is our kitchen. There is an awful lot of it. It's a bit like the wardrobe to Narnia. It just goes on forever without stopping. Anyway, that's in, that's out the way. You guys have done a cracking job. Phil's here from Electrodyne. He is putting the spotlights in. Isaac has just been working on door casings, so he's been making these door casings because we've got 1, 2, 3 doors which are different sizes, so each one needs a different size case making, and we've had to make it from just plain timber because some of them are quite wide, and so for example this is 217 mils this, and you can't get them the standard door casing sizes, so they need to be made up. So we have skimmed everything today, including the ceiling. We've managed to get the spots in. We've managed to get the skylight in, the sky lantern, which we're really happy about. As it's got 1, 2, 3 door casings in. We've got all of this area boarded out, ready for dabbing, which we'll do on Monday. Darren has got there's not very much light in here. Thank you very much. Darren has got the hidden cistern for our wall-hung toilet. And then we've got our waste pipe for our sink and our hot and cold for our sink. So we are really chuffed at that. We just need to board in here and skim in there. We'll get that done on Monday. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to be coming in, and all these kind of discrepancies between our new floor and the old floor, we've got to fill all them in with some feather edge, and then do the same down here, because on Monday our new laminate flooring is going down throughout the entire downstairs of the house. It's going to be logistically quite difficult because we're going to have plasters in there. We've got the floorer that will start there, work his way up and work that way. Once he's got to there and in there, we will then have to move all of this kitchen here into here so the floors can continue in this room here. So Monday's going to be a busy day. So we've had a good productive day. We're really happy with how things have gone. We will see you on Monday. So it's Saturday, and my job today is to try and get as much of this dabbed out as possible, and then maybe I can try and get some of this false walling for this hidden cistern. But the one thing that I have to do is I've got to feather this floor with some screed to make sure that there is no hump. Now then, let me show you what I'm talking about. So we have got the floor level here, and then our floor level from our new floor is a bit like that. Now when you put a level across, so this is the old floor here which has got a dip in it, so when you put a level across, it's absolutely fine from there to there. What we've got to do is we've got to screed to that space there. We've got to fill in all of this, which means tapering. So if we put down our floor leveling compound as we currently mix it, which is about 6.5 litres per bag, then all it's going to do is it's going to flow and you'll end up with a bit of a hump here, and that's what we want to avoid. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix it nice and dry. So I'm probably going to put about 4 litres in, and that way, instead of free flowing, it will act more like a screed, which I can then manipulate with my trowel, and I can then feather it so it's nice and flat, and that way when the floorers come on Monday, we've got a perfectly flat surface to floor over. So that is what I'm also going to be doing today. That will be a priority, but I've got to do it last because I am going to have to cover the bulk of this space here with some screed. So, and I don't want to block my way into there. So we are going to knock up a dab. We're going to get these boards in. I'll look at the time. If I've got a bit of time, I'm then going to get this false wall up, and then I will turn my attention to this as the last thing. But this has got to be done so the floors can come in on Monday and put the laminate floor down. So we'll set up a time lapse and we will see where the afternoon takes us. So we have managed to get this slot all dabbed in, and we've managed to get this plasterboard in here and the ceiling plasterboarded as well. So when we come back on Monday, we've only got to dab this and this, and then the rest of this is fixed in. I've not had a chance to get to the false wall yet. We'll do that on Monday. We are running out of time, so we're going to crack on and we're going to get this floor done as we need to. Right, that's it, done for today. So this has taken the the step out from between the two floor levels and taken the hump out of this as well. Well, should I say the indent out of it. What we have unfortunately done is not actually blocked off everything there, as you can see. So we've got some of the FLC that's actually fallen down, and we'll just wait for that to dry and we'll just make that right on Monday. We've managed to get this little section done here, so we are all good to go for the floorers. They're going to start in there, work their way up here, and what we'll do is we'll be one step ahead of them with a sweeping brush, moving everything out of the way, and then when we get up to here we should be able to start moving things back into there. They'll then move this way and that way. I'm hoping by that point we'll have our plasterboarding finished, and then once they have been in there we should then be able to go in and plaster that, and that then will be the bulk of the plastering done. We've got a few bits and pieces. We've got the fireplace to plaster. We've got this section here which has been bonded. This is where the old door was. That needs to be plastered as well. There's a few chases, as you can see just here, that need to be plastered because electricians do not plaster their chases. They come in, they make a mess, and then they leave, and everyone else has to tidy up after them. But that's why electricians earn so much money. So we are done for the day, and I will see you all on Monday for what is going to be quite a big transformation to this actual project. Good morning. Floor is going down today. Floors have just turned up. They're getting the wood laid down, and then their laminate's going down. So I'll take you in, flip you around, you can have a look, and then we'll set the time lapse of them putting the floor down for you. Right, we've got some flooring going down, and we've got Scott and Kieran from SES Flooring. They're putting our flooring down. Flooring has been supplied by Direct Floors Limited. Pete Lane, he will no doubt be showing himself later for a good old 2-hour wobble gob, but you don't know. So yeah, floor started going down, and he's going to move this way, and then we are going to move everything from in here, either outside or into this space here. We've got this floor protector here, Proplex it's called, supplied by Travis Perkins. So we just stick that down, tape it down, job done. Other floor protector that we can use on a job like this would be ram board. Ram board is like a cardboard roll. You roll it out, tape it down, job done. So we'll set up a time lapse and you can watch the floorers do their stuff. boom, the floor is in. Look at that lovely job. Thank you very much, Scott and Kieran from SAS Flooring, based in Redditch. Say hello, Scott.
Hello.
So yeah, this entire area has been done pretty much in just under 3/4 of a day, which is fantastic. So now what we can do is we can get this kitchen back into here, and we can start thinking about where items of the kitchen are going to go. So we can start getting ready for it going in on Wednesday. We also need to make a bit of room because we've still got a wee bit of work to do in the utility and bathroom. We've got Darren, the plumber from DJ's Plumbing Solutions, based in Redditch. He's upstairs putting the boiler in at the moment. So things are moving on. All of these second fixes are starting to take place now. End of day, and we have managed to not just get the floor down everywhere, we've got everywhere boarded now, ready for the last day of skimming tomorrow. We've got this section boarded out here, and we've managed to get this section boarded out as well. We haven't been able to do this false wall yet. Pardon me. The reason for that is because wall hung toilets are notoriously difficult to plumb in, and what we need to do is we need to fit the toilet first, get everything cut down, mark where the toilet is going to sit up against the wall, and then we take the toilet out, and then that tells us where the wall is going to be. And the plumber has had to focus today on getting the boiler, the new boiler, put in upstairs, so we haven't had a chance to get round to doing that, but that is tomorrow's job. We have got the plasterer coming back in tomorrow. We've got Carl from Lavids & Sons Construction, who is going to come in and he's going to skim all of this for us, and hopefully all of that in there. We've also got this wall that we're going to have to skim over the bonding. We've got a few other odds and sods. We've got the fireplace that needs to be skimmed as well. Hopefully though, we'll be able to, by end of day tomorrow, get most of this kitchen into here, ready for the kitchen fitter on Wednesday. Now, customers are going to come in tonight and tomorrow night, and they are going to paint all these walls, so then when the kitchen goes in, they don't have to paint, with their lovely new units in place. So we will be back tomorrow to do those little odds and sods, and then we will see where the day takes us. Hopefully that will be finished. This lot will be skimmed, fireplace skimmed, this area here skimmed, this skimmed, and if we look upstairs, that section of the wall there, that will also need to be skimmed as well. So, see you later. Morning. We are back in our kitchen. Sorry about that, someone just walked past me. We are back in our kitchen, and it's at least half installed now. We've got appliances to put in, but all the units are in, the wall hung units are in. So we are making good progress. Today we're going to be continuing the kitchen. I'm going to be doing some skimming. Stuart from Hollywood Plastering and Rendering is on another job because he's a traitor. Therefore, I have got to finish some plastering. So I'll flip you around, I'll show you what we're going to be doing today, and hopefully you'll have as good a day as me. So this is where we need to skim. We need to do these reveals here. We've got this wall, and we've just got this toilet bit here, this false wall for the toilet. And then we've got a wee bit of skimming. I'll show you. Wee bit of skimming here and here, which is where the central heating pipes are boxed in. And then that's all the skimming finished in here. Now, we had a bit of an accident yesterday, so when this was being cut, the jigsaw blade snapped, and because of that we've ended up with these tiny little marks here. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this for the customer. So these things happen, unfortunately. Blades are not infallible, they can break. So yeah, we're going to be replacing this piece of worktop. That'll probably be done on Monday. So the guys are they're going to start getting the appliances in. So we've got a microwave and we've got a cooker. We've got dishwasher that's going in there as well. So there's plenty to be getting on with. So we're all skimmed now. We've got this sliding door reveal skimmed. We've got this wall done, and we've managed to get this section done here. And then here, what we're going to do is we're going to take an offcut of the worktop, and we're going to make a little shelf for the customer. That way she can, you know, put a smelly on, put a toilet paper on. I mean, there ain't going to be room in here for toilet paper hangers. So it's going to be somewhere, and this shelf is where it's going to be. What we've also had to do is, because we've rejigged where we're going to put things in this utility, the customer now wants the larder unit or the tall cabinet unit to go there. So we've had to block up this, which was the extractor fan, and we're going to have to re-drill here, and that way we can get the extractor fan in without it being kind of hidden by the unit. And then we have got a cooker and a microwave in, a few little tweaks to do, but they get done at the end of the job. Cooker hood's going in at the moment, so we are not doing too bad.